Hi, you're watching Ruby and Friends with Young Boss Media. And today, I'm Ruby, and today you're going to meet one of my friends. And I think you will enjoy meeting her. Her name is Elizabeth, and I'm going to welcome her to my show, and I'm going to let her tell you a little bit about her business. Welcome, Elizabeth. Give me a hug. I'm a hugger. I'm a hugger. I am a hugger. So tell them a little bit. Tell the audience a little bit about your business and what you do.
Okay. Well, I am CEO of Elegant Treasures LLC. Okay, and what we do is we are a vending company that also provides informational services. And right now we're vending for Damsel in Defense, which is a self-defense company.
Yes.
Originally created for women, but men are also starting to get involved, and it's also for children.
Okay.
And what Elegant Treasures does is we provide what we call the KICK program, which is a workshop to help people learn about self-protection.
Right. I love it. I love it. Because when I met you, I remember we were both at an affair together. And that's the first time. And I couldn't get over to you, but I'm glad I got to you. And then we met up again.
Yes.
And we're going to do other things in September and everything. How long have you been in business?
Elegant Treasures has been around now for about a year.
Okay.
I started vending for Damsel about 3 or 4 months after I started vending. I had started with another product first.
Yes,
and
you
then
did.
when we got started with Damsel, there was just no turning back after
Right,
that.
exactly. Because everybody, and tell them a little bit so we'll know what we're talking about. Tell them a little bit about what Damsel in Distress is. The actual product.
The actual products of Damsel in Defense, we sell things like, let's say that we have the Safe Hearts collection, which is a collection of books for children that help parents talk to their children about safety.
Yes.
Because what we know as safety, our kids don't know anymore as a danger.
That's
right.
right.
You know, we didn't have the internet and have to worry about those things. And sometimes because of that generational gap,
there we go. There it is.
To talk about these things.
Yes, it is.
So we have products like that which are more informational.
Yes.
But then Damsel also offers actual stun guns, pepper spray. Stun guns are actually now legal in New York. Just happened about 2 weeks ago.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
That's good.
That's
good. Right. Protection.
Before that, if you used the stun gun,
you was in trouble.
You were going to jail.
Yeah, you were going to jail. I remember that back in the day. You couldn't carry certain things, and even if it was to protect yourself, years ago, you would get in big trouble.
Absolutely.
You would get in big trouble. So I'm so glad that your product, and tell them about the affordability of your product also.
Well, see, that's the beauty about being a direct seller, because what the company says that you should sell for and then what you sell for can be very different.
That's right. Thank
you. I work a lot with domestic violence. And a lot of times we will give product away to in situations like that because they're not in a situation where they can afford a product.
Right. Exactly.
Some of our tools are as low as $10.
Yes, they are. Yes.
Some of them as high as, $70,
more.
$75.
Right, exactly, according to what your needs are.
Exactly. And we can always work with people who, people need these products. So we wanted to get them out to the masses.
Okay. And where were you born? Where were you raised up as a child?
The Bronx.
See, I knew it. When I first met you, I know there was a connection, and I was like, there's something real, like, kind of, and stuff. And what part of the Bronx?
I grew up by Yankee Stadium.
Yes.
And now I'm living by Hunts Point.
Okay, right.
And these products are very needed in those areas.
Yes, they are.
But surprisingly, New York is not very receiving of self-defense tools, and information in general. Because I think New Yorkers have been raised to be independent. I don't need help.
Yes, and we are. I mean, you're an entrepreneur.
Absolutely.
You're a businesswoman and everything. But sometimes you have to, it's a shame to say it, but you have to watch your back.
Yes.
Even when you go out and you do different events and you meet different people, you have to watch your back.
Absolutely.
But you were very appealing, and people were drawn to your table. I believe we met at the NAA. We started there, and we just kind of like connected and everything. So what do you find as being the what's the pros? Well, we know what the pros are. You're an entrepreneur. You're independent. What would you say is maybe one downfall of your business?
The
one
amount of
drawback
time it takes. The time that it takes, and it's taking time away from other things.
Yes.
You know, I have a family.
Yes.
I have a stepson.
Yes, yes.
And it's often taking time away from that.
Right.
You know,
exactly.
to pursue this.
Yes.
I think that's probably the biggest drawback for me. Is the amount of time it takes.
All right. And what inspires you? Like during those times when you're like away from the family, you know, you may be sitting there at a vending thing, and maybe your son might be at like a baseball event, and you couldn't go because you had to do this. So what's going through your mind, like when you're sitting there?
For me, I have fibromyalgia, and I can't work a normal 9-to-5 job.
Okay.
So being an entrepreneur was something that I had to do in order to make money.
Right, exactly.
And it's no different to me than, you know, your son being in a school play and you can't take off work because you have to pay rent.
Right.
Teaching our kids work ethic to me is extremely important.
That's important. It
and
really
responsibility.
Is. It really is.
And you know what? He's in that baseball field and he's safe and he's okay. And it's this job that's helping me pay for his gear.
Yeah.
And so that's what drives me.
Okay. Where do you see yourself and say, like, with your business? Because I know even you have this product, but then there's other products too that you add on to your line. Where do you see yourself in maybe 10 years from now?
Well, as I said, we have other services that we're starting to kind of develop.
That's what,
So we have the KICK program, which is our core fundamentals of what we believe will help keep you safe.
Okay.
But we're also branching out to people with chronic illness. And we're calling them pain warriors, you know, because we have to deal with our pain every single day. And we still got to go to work, and we still got to raise our family.
Right.
So we're branching out into a lot of support groups.
Okay.
Because we believe the information is more important than the product.
Yes,
you know,
it is.
It's great to have the product in your hand, but if you don't know how to use it, then what's the point of you having
the point of it?
The product?
Exactly.
And a lot of times, what people don't realize is that when you get into these situations where you might need a product, there are things you could have done to have de-escalated the problem before you get there. And that's really what we want to give people, is that knowledge. Before you need a stun gun, have these instincts first.
Okay, all right. Because I remember you came to my building with Niger and you did a seminar.
Yes.
A seminar. So at the seminars, you kind of, like a lot of people, and I live in a senior citizen building, and there was a lot of them that came downstairs and they weren't aware of things.
Yes.
So that made them more like aware of their surroundings.
Yes.
And because a lot of things happen sometimes even in the daytime.
Yes.
When you're walking the street by yourself.
Absolutely.
It doesn't have to be at night.
Absolutely.
A lot of times.
Especially with senior citizens, because a lot of times they're not out at night.
Right,
and when you hear about them being robbed, you hear about the, purse snatchers and things of that. It's happening early morning because that's when they're out.
Right, exactly. So as you're doing your business, I'm sure it seems like it's a personal, it's a very emotional thing.
Yes.
So just who do you go to like when you need to like something has happened and you need to like vent? If you don't mind me asking.
No, I don't mind at all. First and foremost is God.
All right. Thank you. Okay.
First and foremost, because I can't pour out without getting in first.
Exactly.
So that's my first go-to with everything.
Okay.
And then my husband also helps me run the business.
Yes, he does. He's always there.
Right.
He's right there.
So he's always there to help me bounce ideas off of. And some stuff, you know what, it's for you to sit and meditate on.
Yes.
Especially when you deal with the domestic violence and you hear those stories.
Yes.
Sometimes it's just for you to sit and go, what can I do?
Right.
And sometimes that stuff other people cannot help you through.
Right,
kind of just have to work through it on your own.
Do it to yourself.
Yeah, so it all depends. But first and foremost, you have to go to God because He'll direct you.
Right.
In either way, He'll direct you.
Exactly. I find that out that a lot of times, a lot of things come up and you say, "Oh, what do I do?" And then we forget. Throw that pillow on the floor and bend those knees.
Yeah.
Sometime, and the answer is like right there.
Yeah.
You know,
It's true.
It's right there. So, like, okay, you say, okay, so in 10 years you want to advance and everything, but do you actually see, like, for your brand, like branding yourself, do you see the product that you right now that's the most, is that the most lucrative of all your products?
Yes.
That Damsel in Distress?
Damsel in Defense is definitely the most sought after. When I call event planners and I say, well, I'm a vendor, these are the list of things that I vend.
Right, exactly.
We want Damsel, bring Damsel. I've never heard of that. I've never seen that before.
Right, exactly.
So most people want that. And when you think about the other products that we sell, and though everything has its place,
yes,
you know, safety has to be the most important.
The most important,
you know?
yeah.
And I like all my other products as well. I use all of my products as well.
Yes, yes.
But on a day-to-day, like my whistle is one of the things. It's a Damsel product.
Okay.
And on a day-to-day, if I don't have it,
right.
I don't feel as secure as I would if I did.
If you did,
you know, I have my lip gloss too. I have
right,
my nails too. Right,
she
like,
does. Yeah, you do. She does a very like a whole line of products and everything for women, and it's really really good because sometimes you know we don't when you go places you vending. Or you see a lot of entrepreneurs, they're not like catering to the safety part of it.
Exactly.
They're catering maybe to the beauty, the fashion, like me, myself with the hats or pocketbooks. But you were the only one at every single affair that I went to, you were the only one that was catering to the safety part of it.
Yes.
That safety part of it. Well, I thank you so much for coming on. And I want you to let everybody look right there and let everybody know how they could reach you, get in touch with you. And I believe we're going to be doing Janet in September. So
absolutely.
You look right there and you let them know.
All right. Well, you can always email us. That's 24/7. So that's the best way to contact us. It's Elegant Treasures, TreaSyours @gmail.com. And then we're on Facebook and Instagram. And we are at ETKick. And on Twitter, we're at ET_kick. And we're always out vending. And Facebook is the best way to see where we're going to be at, so you know when to come down and show support.
That's right. Thank you so much.
Thanks again for having me.
Thank you. This has been a pleasure. And I want everybody to meet. You've been watching Ruby and Friends, and I want you to meet all of my friends, all of them, because everyone has something to offer in our communities and the things that we do, our safety and everything. And I thank her for coming on today and sharing the knowledge with us. And you stay tuned and don't go anywhere. Don't leave. You're watching Ruby and Friends, YoungBoss.tv, YoungBoss.media, and come on back. Thank you.